But listen, I want to come back closer to home. The big controversy, of course, as always, Australia Day. Margaret Court. The lovies were out in force, snarling about the awarding of a top Australia Day gong going to Margaret Court. Margaret Court has responded by saying, "I am a minister of the gospel. I have been a pastor for 30 years, she said. I teach the Bible, what God says in the Bible, and I think that is my right and my privilege to be able to bring that forth." Well, we were just talking, James, about Alan Dershowitz and the right of free speech and freedom of speech. James, what do you think about Margaret Court? Does she have the right of free speech, or is she this dreadful, evil person that the left would tell us?
Well, she has the right of free speech, but I don't think that many people are keen to honor it at the moment. You know, we're in this sort of funny position, you know, where this kind of, you know, there's the sexual revolution is a big part of the woke religion that's basically infected so much of our culture and society right now. And because she doesn't agree with everything, and she won't take the knee to the media line on gay marriage and transgender issues and things like that. She's not, you know, saying hateful things. She just says that she disagrees with gay marriage. And so this, of course, because she won't bend the knee to that position, she now has to be unpersoned, despite the fact that she does a huge amount of charity work in Western Australia. In Perth, she runs a charity, a church-based charity that hands out food and all sorts of things to homeless people. You know, all sorts of things that we consider great work, but no, because she doesn't agree on this one particular issue and says so, then somehow she's not worthy of any honor. And all her other achievements, you know, the 24 Grand Slams, the tons and tons and tons of food delivered to the homeless and the hungry and the needy, all of that goes by the wayside because, of course, she isn't woke and she won't bend the knee to wokeness, and she refuses to say, you know what, I will reconsider my positions and I will, you know, bow down before you, because, of course, she bows down to a higher authority. And, frankly, even if you don't agree with her, you do have to respect the fact that she said this. And I would say one other thing. It's funny that they're going after her because she's a Christian, and I just wonder if people from other faiths, which also have exactly the same views about biblical marriage,
Rita, I think perfect moment for Rita. Perfect moment for Rita. Go on, Rita.
Not exactly the same. Far more negative attitudes to those lifestyles.
Who throws people off buildings, I wonder? Yeah.
Well, never mind that. I mean, it's the law. We talked about Iran having a go at Australia at the UN this week. Homosexuality in a bunch of Middle Eastern countries is a crime that is punishable by death in some of them. I mean, this is something that they left never tackle. But if a woman who has devoted her life after elite sport to helping the poor, to feeding the homeless, and they have absolutely lost their minds, and the attacks against her. Now, Margaret Court and I could not be more different in you know, I'm an atheist, she's a devout Christian.
Her serve's not as good as yours. Come on, Rita.
Yeah, I've got a mean backhand, I've got to tell you. But if you can't comprehend why she's got this honour, then really there's something wrong with you. It's because she has devoted her work to helping the needy, to the charitable pursuits. And you know what? Didn't we have a plebiscite recently, and 2 out of 5 Australians, if I remember correctly, voted no to same-sex marriage. So yes, it's the minority view, but it's not a fringe minority. 2 out of 5 is a great many Australians. And how would they feel seeing how Margaret Court is being treated because she's not for same-sex marriage, as if she doesn't even have a right to an opinion and a right to have honours bestowed upon her?
Well, I was appalled by the reaction of the press, including, I have to say, Rita, the Herald Sun down in Melbourne, you know, just scathing about Margaret Court, toxic views, hate person, on and on they go. Seriously, the media, honestly.